Thought I'd shoot a little video of the farm today. This year is the 6th year of growing here at this farm, Black Creek Farm, and it's been a pretty wild ride so far. We ended up feeling really a lot of pressure economically, and we made a decision that a lot of organic farms make, especially in really weedy farms. I mean, not every farm is weedy, but this farm, as you can see, is black dirt, muck, and weeds germinate from farther down. They grow up farther through the soil than in normal mineral soil because it's fluffier, and they have a longer lifespan in the soil, and the soil moisture is even almost throughout the whole year, so that we just keep getting weeds that germinate when other mineral soils don't later in the season. Every time you cultivate, you'll get a new flush of weeds. And so it's very difficult to make a farm viable economically, and so, like many other organic farms, I decided to do plasticulture, and you put down lots of disposable plastic, and it prevents the weeds from coming up pretty well. It's not perfect at that, but anyway, every year I really hated it, and it felt so out of line with a lot of other things that I did in my nursery and in the rest of my life to reduce, plastic and reliance on industrial products. And so I just kind of decided to go full on, just quit cold turkey this year. And it's really scary because it's a pretty big acreage that we farm here, about 20 acres this year of vegetables, and there's only 3 or 4 of us, sometimes 5, that work. So we really need to have very efficient mechanical cultivation. There's no way I can mulch all this. There's no way, there's not enough hay in the world and not enough time and hours to put it down. Wood chips, all that kind of stuff. The only answer there is growing mulch in the field and then laying it down, which is the plan eventually, but gosh, that is also hard to do. So anyway, what we're doing is going back to 1948, and I've got a bunch of these old Farmall cultivating tractors. A friend lent me another John Deere one, and we're just doing setups to keep it weeded. This setup I'll show you. We've got most of everything weeded here except this surprisingly large band in the middle. We should be getting much closer to the cabbage, and I just can't do it today because the soil moisture is high, and I feel like I'm swimming around, and sometimes that's all I can do to avoid this strip. But on a calmer day, when it's not so windy and the soil is a little bit drier, I can get closer. So this is what it looks like. These discs are in there pulling soil away from it. And then you've got cultivating shanks behind the wheels. So this is what it was like farming in the 1940s. Anyway, I'll be documenting, sorry for the wind here, it's just crazy today. I'll be documenting our abrupt and total transition away from plastics this year. It's pretty exciting. I don't anticipate that we're gonna get a cent more for any of our products, but we will work harder for it, which is a bummer. But it does feel like the right thing to do, and I enjoy it more. I don't like farming with plastic. It makes me feel gross. And so we'll see if there's a way out of here.